Here's a quick update on KiKi, the little sweetheart that I found. I wanted to share this with you. Make sure the sound's up. Okay. This one. Look how sweet. Watch what she does.
Oh, hello.
She said, hey.
She meowed at her mommy. Hi, baby.
Ain't she cute?
I know. Hopefully the vet can help you. We just pray. Ooh. You know I can't take snocky snots. Let's hope the vet won't find you so hard to handle because you're so loving and sweet. She's got a little house that we've made. If you can see it, there's her little home. It's probably got about 40-pound of insulation. I come out here every morning, 2 times a day. In the morning when the sun comes out and we're lucky. And then in the evening when it's really cold. I can't spend much time out here because I'm sick. She does not like to be picked up. She'll let my neighbor pick her up, and my husband can pick her up under the belly and set her on her stool. So when I try to bring her in, we're going to have to wrap her up in our wubby, which is a military term for a blanket, and put her in a soft carrier. But as you can see, she has a very loving...
I just want to add that the vet, and I won't say her name, but I would blast her. Now you see how this wild, she wasn't feral, she was stray. And she comes straight to me. I guess I'll just have a gift because my other 2 were feral, but they weren't with me. So I take a credit from that being a spiritual gift as we all have them. But the vet was saying, well, for $24 you can get her fixed, but we have to trap her. And she doesn't like to be contained. She doesn't like to be held. She'll go up in her house. But the vet was being a female dog about it, talking about, I don't know if I can handle her. You know, we might get bit or scratched. I'm like, ain't you ever heard of welder's gloves? They make these little things that you set. It's got 4 little legs, and you set the cat down in it and Velcro them in. And excuse me, I gotta have surgery too. We won't go there. So, you know, the receptionist at that particular vet, you know what? I'd rather her stay wild. I've had wild ferals without shots. Little dehydration I can fix, but, you know, I can pick up parasite and maybe I'm hoping that my husband can go to Tractor Supply because I sell animal supplies, talk to someone there and maybe try to get her something because she came here emaciated. Oh, she looked so bad. She couldn't even eat the dry food because she was choking on it. And I didn't even know that because all my ferals, I figured, well, she was a stray. Somebody did her dirty. But she is very, very sweet. So here, let me finish. Not about me.
Big, sweet nature. And she's a very happy, sweet cat. I've never had one so sweet. Oh well, that's that update.
Second
The house
video.
is holding up. Had to whip this out. This is what I sit in. But she likes to eat in increments. So I sit on that. This is her wubby. If you've been in the military, you know what that means. I make her up a special kitten brew. My back is bad, so there's that. But this is just a short little. Oh, I'm sitting on a little tiny bench. But it was so cold, and I'm still concerned about when it gets deep down cold. But went back on Amazon and got her some Sherper liners, as if she doesn't have enough in there. But
Just want to add right here, excuse me, I have to have surgery again on my throat and on my esophagus. So basically, from that video, I think they're kind of backwards. I almost forgot what I was going to say. She's doing so much better. Well, I forgot what I was going to say. Shoot.
I had took 2 baby pins over there to hold the flap down. So I just safety pinned both flaps at the bottom. So, you know. Is that good, KiKi? Good girl. Eat all her food. It's hard to film outside. I can't see what I'm doing. Hi, baby. Eat a good girl. Eat her toonie.
She's so sweet.
Let's see, sometimes I can stir it, and I base it with chicken stock, so that she gets a little extra more broth. What's that good, baby? Hi, KiKi. Hi, baby girl. So this is just a quick little update. I don't know why somebody would set out. This cat is so sweet. She runs over to my neighbor's house every chance she gets. She loves children. You had to pardon my voice. I got esophagitis and tonsillitis. I'm looking at some surgeries. Woohoo! But that propofol will be the sleep that I need. Of course, I don't want no Michael Jackson mess with that. But yeah, she seems to be doing real good. I'm freezing. I usually sit out here with her for about 2 hours. Luckily, my sleep schedule, I've got it flipped back around to where I go to bed so that I'm up. I try to get out here by about 9 when it's 40, because 30 was rough. And so once I had her wubby across my lap, I folded it over, and she was a little burrito. And then this thing was burning me up, and she went to sleep. I had to text the husband, her food's cold, warm it back up. And luckily the ceramic, I could just stick it in front of that for a few minutes and get it warm. Good girl. Yeah, her's gonna sleep like a fat.
She eats more than my JoJo, as you've seen, my Siamese, excuse me, he's a whopper. He's all muscle. That's what I say. He's a fat bastard. He's 22 pounds, and she can out eat both of them. Just saying.
Baby. So I can't leave until she's done. I give her the time that she wants.
I even gave her my chair.
I'm gonna leave this chair set out.
When I
so
did,
she can sit out here and sun herself.
She did a time or two, but after that I took it up.
So I can't go inside because she's still eating and I'm cold.
It was cold that morning.
The husband will come out here, but today he has a work function, so I have double duty. I have to do her this morning, feed my own mongrels at 2. Luckily he'll be here because one of my inside cats, he's kind of like an old grumpy papaw, and then my Meezer, he's all happy. And now I got her, so I'll have to come back out here at 5.
I now feed her 10 to 6. 10 in the morning.
To feed her and give her warmth and get her good to go.
By 10.
What's that good, baby?
Try to go out.
Yeah.
Try to go out there about 5:30ish
yeah.
to 6.
Alright, so I'm going to take the food away because I feel like she's had enough.
But I gave it back.
But she's doing real good. Ain't that right? Yeah,
How
with
could
those pretty gold green eyes.
somebody do her so dirty? She's a sweetheart.
But this is the KiKi update. There'll be plenty coming. She's now my new cat tent for all those that are out there to take care of the ferals and the strays. It just breaks my heart because sometimes when I walk off, she'll go meow, 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 meow. It's a good KiKi. That's her sweet spot. Well, I got to carry my frozen self back in the house. I hate to leave her, but she'll be all right. Thanks for watching. This is what I asked God for, and lo and behold. And what's even funnier, if you're a believer, I prayed over this cat because she had snot coming out of her eyes and nose. Every now and then some will come out, but I give God the glory because He healed her. Oh, Son of God. Can't sing, got tonsillitis, but I will be back on my singing formats. And I thought she had a UTI because she was meowing when she was going to pee. We want to bond with her about one more week. My neighbor can pick her up. If I pick her up, she winds up on my shoulder. And then I got to put her in a box. I hate to traumatize her, but we want to get her vaccines, make sure she does not have a UTI.
We decided, because that vet was pretty much a metaphor about handling a little 1-pound kitten as if I was bringing a saber-toothed tiger in. Well, if we can't handle her, we can't help you. Boy, that made my blood boil. I'm like, I'm sure there's Great Danes and Mastiffs come in them little tiny rooms, and they can take a poop and it turns into a piece of furniture, and you worried about this little small cat. So I said, you know what? I've had ferals before. I can tell by the way she's acting and growing. I used to feel 8 vertebrae in her back. We're now getting close to 5. So she was so emaciated. And she just got up on the rafters under my porch and was like, meow, meow, meow. And I'd go, KiKi. It was short for kitty kitty, but she took to it. So we call her KiKi, like Kiki D from back in the day. You'll have to Google that if you're, just Google it if you don't know. She was good friends with Elton John, I believe it was the song I'm referring to. But we just decided, you know what? Sometimes you just got to let nature be nature. Somebody did her dirty. However, here she gets attention from the neighbors next door because they got an ass load of kids. We go out there twice a day. She will follow my husband to the door we go out of and then just sit on the rug, and then that breaks my heart. So now I got to dress out, and I go back out there and I'll take her a little something to eat, just a little bit, and I play with her because, she's a kitten and she's all alone. But when she comes into her own and she becomes Sasha Fierce, no relation to that black girl who thinks she can sing and shake her ass and then teach her kid to do the same thing. Shame on you. Some mother, huh? I ain't calling no names, but I've heard better singers. Anywho, so we just decided to heck with the vet. We're just going to let her live her life. She may run off. If I get kittens, I just get kittens. People love kittens. I'll be able to find them homes. I really would like to spay her, but right now we're still bonding, and the thought of putting her in a box if we can't hold her, because they were going to let us trap and neuter if we put a trap out there, and I'm like, she will flip the F out, and you can't put something like this. It just would not work. Then we thought we could wrap her in the wubby, as I said earlier, throw her in a soft carrier, but then she's going to freak out. And just because she's scared to death, she's just now learning to trust. She trusts me the most. She trusts my husband. They have a whole different bond. And I thought, you know what? I've had mama cats out there in the wild, and I helped them while they were pregnant to eat, and I helped them with their kittens. I kept them safe, and it just that vet sucked. I wish I could call her out, but I'm not gonna do that. But I will say that while my other two go there, this one won't. And I can't bring her in. I know y'all thinking, why ain't you bringing her in? She's would not fare well. One of my cats is very sick. He's vaxxed. She's not. And he growled at her on the porch, so he's not having it. My Meezer, the one that I dawn over, he would probably try to eat her because if it moves, he's going to eat it on the back porch. But then again, we give her about 4 hours a day, and then yesterday I gave her another hour. So, I do wish the neighbors would let their little kids come out and play because she runs over there and hops with them and goes on their porch. She loves children. It's unbelievable. Okay, I'm talking too much. That's about to wrap this up. UTI. Go ahead and get her antibiotic just in case there's anything lingering. Check for the parasites. And just find out how old she is because she's got to be about 4 months old. She's under 6. But anyway, those will be more videos. This might be my content for a little while. But anyway, thanks for watching. Okay. Baby. I'm just going to make one big, ginormous video. So we keep her warm. This was... she's gotten. I'm outside. It's hard to see on the film. On a camera outside. Yeah, this was yesterday when she was by herself. So I took her some wet, no crunchies, just sitting on the other side of my porch. She has discovered that we live inside. And I just had to come out here and spend some time with her. I know she doesn't have any family. All we can do is feed her and give her little lovin's. But she's flourishing. The neighbors got about 5 kids over there with 5 friends all the time. If the kids were out, she wouldn't be so lonely. But I love her tail. It's like it turns into a raccoon tail. See, she's not scared of loud sounds. When I say loud, where I live in redneck country where there's only 13 people and we don't even have a name in the town, the township that we are affiliated with is not the town we live in. There's about 13 homes, and that's it. That's us. We're like a province. I don't know what the word is I'm trying to look for, but how did I get on this conversation? Yeah. Oh, because where I live, you hear coyote, deers, a gun will fire off. It's like I live up in New Jack City or some shit because good old boys out here constantly shooting their gun. 4-wheelers, mud, what do you call those? Dirt bikes, people with loud mufflers. We live on top of a holler, so we hear traffic 20 minutes before it gets here and another 20 before it gets past the house. So there's never no peace, which is why I used to be a night person, but I had to turn myself around because I was, just a little personal story. I was sad and depressed, and as you know, I live in bed, and I prayed and I cried with all my heart. I really did. I said, Lord, I can't do nothing with this beautiful life you blessed me with, a new home, bless my marriage. There's so much abundance, I don't even know what to do. I need something, Lord. Please give me what I'm lacking, for I am lonely. I have nothing to love and nurture, no grandchildren. My kid did me shitty. thanks to my ex and then some. So one day I woke up, sat straight up in bed, got up. I haven't unpacked that, believe it or not. I've been here 5 years, I ain't unpacked it. Got up, walked out that door. I got cat latches on them so they don't pester me. The inside cats are rotten. But there's so much noise here. But I had prayed for something, and then she showed up, and I'm like, isn't God great? And He is so brilliant because He knew I would not just get up and go outside. He knew I would not just get up out of this bed and have nothing to do because I'm limited because my back is really, really bad. From the first vertebrae down to my tailbone, and I'm setting up. I got bone spurs, sounding like grandma, and I just found out that I may be looking at a hip replacement. I'm like, well, give me them kind I had when I was 20. You know, them childbearing hips, not the ones that's got all these lumps in the front. Lumps in the front, lumps in the front. That girl's got the lump in the front. Okay, I'm getting carried away. I'm getting excited. Anyway, I'm just saying. Listen at her purr. And see my Siamese, he licks. He's got
They're all fat and full.
He's got
Much like myself, because the day after Thanksgiving, you still got to eat that stuff.
JoJo has
Sorry, it's about gone. And
JoJo has periodontal disease, so I have to spoon feed him just about because his little gums hurt. And that stupid vet, I took him in there because he was getting to where he didn't want to eat. And that's not like my cats. He would eat crunchies. And then I got to looking, and his gums were a pale orange, like a creamsicle. Took him to the vet. I said, I think we need to jump on this before this turns periodontal. She looked at him. Oh, it's okay. Took her fingernail to my cat's mouth and flicked off a piece of tartar. But he's okay. I might have to make a complaint about her. Just saying. And that little heifer up front answering the phone talking about, we can't handle her. You plainly see.
headed to the trash. It's just me and my husband, so he only made enough for he and I. He and I live in our own little world. That's all I remember.
And now we got
That's that pretty girl.
baby girl. Oh, she
I
and
usually
I.
take dry cat food, soak it in chicken and vegetable baby food, get it soft. Because she still has a little bit of upper rest, but not as bad as it was when I first gave her hard food and didn't realize that upper respiratory means that they could aspirate. So, is that good, KiKi? So she's been used to getting soft food. And as long as I live and eat, she will live and eat.
Until she runs off, because I know she's going to hit the wild.
I'll do an update. Some people have asked me on my other socials.
She likes the enchanted forest behind my house.
Good.
Where there's danger. Bear, deer, coyote.
How many this I can count.
And an armadillo digging up my yard. But she likes bugs.
Well, there was 8.
When I first got her, she was eating bugs out of the ground, literally. She knew how to survive.
I can feel the flesh going over number 6. What a day! It's so bright I can't see. That good baby girl. Yeah, that's a good girl. So this is my backyard. Around the corner is our main door. We use the side door. Well, my husband come in. She now knows the sound of us coming and going, and she was sitting on my porch, and she just looked so lonely. And I was like, we got to go pay the girl some attention. At least keep her fed. Maybe she'll go in that little house right over there. I can't see nothing. I've got her house with about 40 pounds of wool flax in it to keep her warm. And she's starting to drink water. I hope that's who's drinking her water. That little bowl right there. Anyway, her's a good girl. Baby.
And lastly, this morning, luckily it's 70 degrees in where I'm from, down east, down south.
We done got all her equipment, her heat,
Her chair.
spare chair, her stool, her little house. I got tired of dragging in. I'm in a canopy. I'm in a chair like that, but it's got a canopy. It's really, really nice. So she's had her breakfast. She's had her little loves and her purrs. And she wore me out with that cat toy every time. But she's wanting to show me that she knows how to keep herself clean. And she's gotten bigger. I'm going to do a big montage of all these little clips I got and just do what I can with them. Luckily, they're all on one phone, so
That would be this.
snipe my own stuff. But I brought this out here because that I lay on the ground in case I have to adjust the house or give her water. And then this is her wubby. If you're in the military, you know what that means. If not, look it up. I keep this side clean, and I keep this side that has her smell on it. We done went and bought 2 propane tanks. God forbid she gets cold, because here, the day after Christmas is going to be 72. This is why people don't retire and go to Jersey.
No offense, Jersey in the house.
Because the South is, where is that? Look at all that. All that.
It's the bank. It's mortgaged.
Got the new Blackstone. Gotta say I like it, but you gotta keep it clean or it starts to smell funny.
Oh, look at that face. Is she not adorable? She got a little eyeliner. She got a little eyeliners. I will not let her wear those so-called caterpillars that all these certain women. I don't know what happened to beauty standards and where I'm going with this, but anyway, once again I lose my train of thought. It's called senior moments. Trust me, one day you'll have them. But the Blackstone, yes. I'm so sorry. I've got to have surgery, as you can plainly hear. The Blackstone is great, but go on Amazon or wherever you bought it from and get the cleaning bricks, because I was starting to smell bad oil, and I'm like, that thing. I told my husband, I said, it needs cleaning. Oh, it's all right. Yeah, yeah. You know, he's always a back talker. I just have to learn to close my ears and go, the poor thing just does not know that grease can go bad no matter what it's on, that it won't burn off when you turn it on. So I told him I just went ahead and bought the set. It's a scraper and it's a brick. So if you have a Blackstone, just know that you got to keep them clean. It's not like a gas grill where, you know, you didn't mind the old crunchy bits from 3 cookouts ago, because that was just beef jerky gone wrong. But if you get one, get the cleaning kit, because that rancid, that any grease you leave behind, no matter how hard you clean it, the best way to clean it is, if you've ever seen a Waffle House, and yes, I worked there for many years in my flaming youth, watch a Waffle House cook, which are the most temperamental people I've ever worked with. Watch a Waffle House cook clean the grill. That's how you clean a grill. I don't know who come up with Blackstones. I'm like, I got grills. They're called pots and pans. And you don't get the smoke. I like charcoal, but enough about that. I was just telling you about the Blackstone. We're about to wrap this up. Good God, it's almost 30 minutes.
Hi, Kiki. See if I can get her to come up here.
And she didn't. She wouldn't.
Kiki. She likes to be, if I got a dress or a robe on, she likes to get up under my robe. Kiki. Up, up. Come here, Kiki. She's probably not going to do it. Her favorite game is string, so I slip knotted it. Oh, you can't see nothing on these phones. Anyway, let's hope you get it. I can't see a thing. There it is. I slip knotted the string so she'd have something to keep her something to play with when I'm not out here because I can't leave cat toys. Come on, Kiki. Come on. Pop, pop. Come on. You heard your first word. Come on. Pop, pop.
It ain't happening, folks.
Pop-ups. But she is loving. She's... Oh. Usually when she takes off like that, it's going to be a wrap because she's gone to go use the bathroom. So I got to go back inside. I'm a dweller. But thanks for watching.